Should a man be able to walk up to a woman and just like smack her ass? Or, should she feel some kind of way? Like, even in relationships, like a woman that's walking around, around her boyfriend, I feel like there should be a respect factor there. Like, as a woman, I don't walk up to a man and just grab his dick. I don't walk up to a man and just say, "Hey, let me feel your balls." I feel like that would be disrespectful to the man, because who wants that? Seriously. If the man may want that, but if it's unwarranted, don't do that. So I wouldn't do that. Like, men who see their girlfriends just, get up and walk by, they think it's okay to just smack the girl on the ass, and there shouldn't be a retaliation. I will punch the shit out of somebody for doing that to me. It's about me being an exotic dancer in the club itself. That's disrespectful. You don't see a girl walking by and just, smack her on the ass, because this shit is disrespectful. I'm looking for a light lip gloss. Oh my god. Where the fuck am I looking? Let's say somebody did that to me, and I'm walking by, and they think that I look nice, or think that I'm looking very sexual, or whatever, and they just, say like I'm dating the person, and they just smack me on the ass. I feel disrespected, and then they say I'm sorry, and I'm like, when they smack me on the ass, I hit them in their chest, or push them or something, because the action was an action for an action. That's how I feel it was warranted. Not you get to smack me in my ass and then apologize like you didn't have control over your hands. You get to smack me on my butt, and then that's it. And you say I'm sorry, and because I'm a woman, you think I'm supposed to just fucking forgive you. I might retaliate back. I would punch you in the chest maybe, or do some sort of action that is similar to how I felt. So I've noticed that in relationships, like, guys just like to have their girls walking by. Like, first of all, this ass is attached to me. I'm lugging this caboose around. It's not yours. I don't care if we were married. It's still mine, and you don't fucking hit me on it whenever you feel like it, and then don't expect for me to just forgive you. That's like a little kid running up to an adult. Well, let's just use this as an example. Little kid runs up to an adult. Little 5-year-old. Not conscious yet, does things like that, and it's supposed to be forgiven because they're in very early learning stages. They go and they kick an adult. Now, true enough, their mama might whoop their ass or something, as in a retaliation, but it's just to implant the education that you don't do that. But if before that happens, if the kid runs up to the person and just kicks them, the adult shouldn't turn around and kick them back, because they're unaware consciously of really what they're doing, but if an adult runs up to an adult and kicks them, they have the very right to kick them back, or some sort of retaliatory, I don't know if that's a word, retaliatory action, because it's eye for an eye. You hit me on my ass, I can either hit you on your ass, which would be equal, or I can punch you in your chest, or I can, do something that makes me feel like we're on the same page now. We're equal, balance the scales a little bit. I don't like that, being in the clubs, like I was saying, you walk by, if a guy hits you on your ass, that means that he wants to be hurt with his wallet. That doesn't make sense. That means he wants to lose some money. He wants to give me some money. That's what I'm trying to come around to. He wants to give me some money because that's what that means in the strip world. You get me on my ass, that means you have tips for me. And it needs to be a decent amount. If you come up with $1, I'm gonna be pissed. Because what you're saying is my ass is worth $1 for real. People have to be accountable for what they know. You know not to run up to somebody and just punch their face. And if you do, you expect a retaliatory action to follow. So you hit a girl in the ass, you hit a girl on the ass as she's walking by, be it your girlfriend, your wife, or just some lady. Expect for her to be offended, because that makes me mad. Like what Peter Griffin would say on Family Guy, it grinds my gears. It pisses me off. Like, don't do that to me unless hopefully I'm in a good mood that day. Yeah. But even if I am, it's not about a forgiveness. Like the person that did that to me, they just was like, oh, I said I'm sorry, but you knew better. You knew not to do that before you even did it. It takes, like, if it was a church lady, you go to church and this lady has this beautiful Sunday dress on, and she's the deacon's wife, one of the deacon's wives. Would you go up and smack her on the ass? No, you wouldn't, because you know better. And even if you did, sorry would not be enough, because the deacon would beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Past prayer, you would be upset. I mean, he would be upset about that. Excuse me. That's not what I was looking for. I don't want any eye stuff. I don't have nothing on my eyes. Excuse me. But yeah, so guys who just hit girls on their asses, like a girl that's just walking by, or even catcalling. Certain things are just disrespectful, and it's not that men don't know. I will not let men just get by with that, like they don't know better. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. No, you're not supposed to do that in the first place. So it's not a I'm sorry situation. It's more like, I did it and you're a woman, and so I'm expecting forgiveness, or you're gonna let me get away with it because I know that you're emotional. You're a woman, and women live off of their emotions. Not this bitch. I don't live off of that. I'm more eye for an eye, like I said. It's more of an eye for an eye. I've been on stage. Like, I know some people don't know what stripper life is like. I mean, the people that go to the clubs and they don't know what it's like. Okay, but I was in a club in South Carolina, and I'm working, I'm on stage, and I'm performing, and I'm dancing, and this guy comes up with a lot of money, like a bunch of, not even a lot of money, but it was a stack of ones, and they'll come up to the stage. Men will come up to the stage, and like, as you're dancing, your job is to dance, and their job is to come and pay you for your performance, or to tip you or whatever out. This guy tries to move my panties to the side as I'm up there dancing. I'm on my hands and knees, And it's like moving my panties over to the side will reveal my hoo-ha. I don't want you to reveal my hoo-ha. That's why it's covered, and I'm not working in a state where my hoo-ha is to be discovered. Yeah. So don't do that. So as he's tipping me, you know, which is fine. I like the tips and everything, you know, but once he did that, I kicked him. Like, it's almost like a horse. Like if you get behind a horse, you're not supposed to stand behind a horse anyway because they'll kick you. So if you agitate them, they'll kick you anyway. So I'm standing there and he's throwing the ones, and I just, you know, my heels are very sharp. Not sharp like I'm trying to kill somebody, but they're sharp enough maybe to puncture, you know. And so I kicked the dude in the leg because he put my panties over as I'm on stage in a very vulnerable position, you know, getting, you know, I'm working, I'm dancing, so I got kicked, you know. And that was my retaliation. Oh my God, that was my retaliation for that circumstance. Like, you getting kicked because you pulling my panties over to the side, and I definitely didn't tell you to do that. I don't know you. Fucking pull my panties over. What is wrong with you? You getting kicked, you know. So I don't like those kind of dudes anyway. Like, I don't care that you have money. At the end of the day, I have money too. So people take that and really run with it. Like, don't get it confused, okay? Just because you got some dollars does not mean that it's time to see hoo-ha. Yeah, so where are my earrings? Put some in my life. Yeah, but basically, that's all I wanted to say. Shit.